Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has clearly put a top in place, a top of sorts, yeah, so a local top. As per the microstructure we discussed in the previous video, this here would likely just be wave 3 of a larger third wave, of an even larger third wave. So what I wanted to do in this video, because we've got a local top in place, I wanted to emphasize again the updated support regions or levels and what the alternative scenario would be. So we obviously rallied quite a bit. I adjusted the support area throughout the day. And the support has basically now landed at 152.50. So that means this is the key support area to watch between 152.50 and 157.75. Any break below 152.50 will challenge the direct upside scenario where we are tracking an impulse to the upside in this microstructure. Below 152.50, something different is likely playing out. But bear in mind, the invalidation of a microstructure doesn't necessarily mean that the entire yellow wave count will be invalidated. It might mean that we just move up one wave degree, okay? Maybe down here, this series of 1, 2, 1, 2 setups isn't what really is unfolding. Maybe a slightly different microstructure is unfolding. So below 152.50, the only other thing I could do, I could just move the support area down a little bit, and we would then be dealing with $150.40. Yeah, that would be based on the idea that, well, maybe this here, which is a bit ambiguous, isn't exactly like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Just want to make sure it's clear that any break below 152.50, while it challenges the bullish scenario, it will not necessarily mean everything is breaking, but it would definitely mean we have to be more, it's a first signal that something's breaking. And that means it would also increase the likelihood that wave 2 is still unfolding. Talking about the wave 2 that likely bottomed here on Friday the 16th. Bear in mind, we're not out of the woods yet. All we've seen so far is a 3-wave rally. That's why I always emphasize the need to get 5 waves up. But this is obviously quite a substantial move. Anyway, from an analysis point of view, we cannot confirm that we've bottomed. Yes, we can watch for it, but only really as long as the 152.50 level is holding. So below that level, I have to assume, or at least it will get more likely, that this wave 2 to the downside is unfolding. So this would be A wave, high B wave, C wave down. Someone might ask, when can we really confirm that this wave C of 2 is unfolding? Well, really actually only if we see a wave 1 to the downside and a wave 2 to the upside. So a 1-2 setup to the downside. This would mean we need ideally an impulsive break of support, as highlighted here in white, and a corrective rally in wave 2 forming a lower high. And ideally then a break below the wave 1 low. Then we are in wave 3 to the downside. But there's much more work to do to confirm that. For now, I'm simply watching if the 152.50 level is holding. I'm going to take out the white microstructure, but just wanted to leave that white scenario on the chart because so far we haven't broken above the wave 1 high. All we've seen so far is a 3-wave rally from a corrective base, from our support area, a break above the initial breakout point. Yep, and there was a substantial move, but we haven't seen a break above the previous wave 1 high at $163.50. And as per previous updates, this would really be needed to confirm further that wave 3 is unfolding. That's always the 3 levels of confirmation in Elliott wave. The first one is an initial rally in 5 waves. The second one is a higher low in 3 waves. And the third confirmation is a break above the initial wave 1. So that hasn't happened yet. So it's still only a 3-wave rally as well, because it's just the microstructure is a bit ambiguous. But anyway, I'm following the idea of higher prices as long as we're holding 152.50. Below that level, we might have to adjust the microstructure, and just want to let you know it will become then more likely, not guaranteed, but more likely that the wave C to the downside is unfolding. Where could that take us then? So assuming wave B might have topped, we can just come up with a target for wave C to the downside, just so that you have a plan B, or the levels for a plan B. Actually $135, that would be the 100% extension. So we move that up a bit. It's only a label, but this is pretty much where it could land. At least it's the most reliable level we have then. Yeah. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.